Shannon is a leading personal brand coach and founder of Premier Image International, providing customized, interactive training programs in charismatic leadership, personal branding and communication skills, social manners, business etiquette, and dining programs. With training in medicine, emotional intelligence, a diverse experience in corporate business sales, in the cosmetic and fashion industry, communications, and protocol training, Shannon's expertise is both informative, practical, as well as highly motivating and current. She is an energetic and captivating speaker, seminar leader and columnist, and TV personality who has appeared on national TV and been featured in national publications. She travels throughout North America presenting customized training programs for companies and individuals. Her first book, Power Manners: How to Use Your Personal Skills for Business and Social Success, is highly praised by those in the know, receiving rave reviews and much attention from the media. She is contributing author of Wake Up and Live the Life You Love, along with Mark Victor Hansen and Brian Tracy, among others. So please join me in welcoming Shannon Smith.
All right, thank you. It's wonderful to be up here. My name is Shannon Smith, and my purpose is to help individuals find their uniqueness and their inner strength and credibility. I help individuals dine, wine, and act fine. And my mission statement is transforming individuals from unnoticed to unforgettable. And I do that every day. I love what I do. I have a passion for what I do. And what I do now for others, I've done for myself. I wasn't going to talk about this very much, but I think with all the wonderful speakers that we've had already, my story fits in beautifully. But I'd like to start with telling you that what I do now for others, I've done for myself. I came up, it's very interesting what impressions you make in the world. I've been told that many times that I don't look as if I come from where I came from. If I tell you that I live in a shack, I really did. If I told you that I've been in a wheelchair 3 times in my life, I really have. I've been up and down and around and over again. And I'm still standing. I'm passionate about what I do. I love working with people. And we all know that 85% of all decisions are made with our eyes, correct? Do you know that? Great. How many of you think that, oh, that's a lot of hooey? Raise your hands. No? You all agree with me. This is wonderful. One of my clients, my now clients, I've worked with individuals from all walks of life, from the CEO of Upjohn, Dale Carnegie, Rick International, the Royal Bank, Bank of Montreal. I've also dealt with and worked and coached people from a waitress, coaching her to, she had a great passion for her life passion, her life purpose. And I helped her bring all of that to light. So when I work with people, I'm working on their personal brand, their grooming, their appropriate attire, their posture, their poise, their personality, bringing out all those wonderful hidden strengths that they have on the inside to the outside so they can sparkle and shine. And I didn't start out with being a speaker. I was terrified of speaking. But you know, when you're on purpose, you're present as well.
Yes.
Not only that, I had no idea where I was going to end up. I never thought I would be here. When I was 8 years old, I was hit by a puck on the hockey rink on the local pond. That spring, I was found in the playground unconscious. I I was in a coma for 10 days. Never thought that I'd ever walk again. The doctors didn't think so. However, a wonderful man came into my life. His name was, oh my golly, Jimmy Thompson. He was an Olympic swimmer, and he had a pool in Hamilton named after him. Encouraged me, he would literally pick me up from my wheelchair, take me to the pool, and that's how I got the strength in my legs to walk again. I'll never forget this. This is a really changing my life story. When I was in that wheelchair, it was a big old-fashioned wheelchair for an adult, and it hardly fit through the hallways of the house. The house was very small. And one night, it was in the late fall, I remember it was dark, 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock. And my father came in the house from the backyard, and he was absolutely drunk. And my mother, I could hear all this commotion, this yelling, this emotional upheaval, and I started to wheel my wheelchair through the hallway, but I got stuck. And my mother was chasing my father around the house with a butcher knife. Now imagine yourself in this situation. You're thinking, oh my God, I can't do anything. I can't walk. My voice is all in my throat. I'm choking up, I'm crying. And finally, my father went out and he didn't come back that night. And I was thinking to myself, how am I going to get out? I have to walk. I have to walk. And in that time, my purpose became evident, because I knew that I wanted to do something different with my life. I wanted to make a commitment to people, helping others that have come from the same point. Now, here I am. I've got a wonderful audience. I've heard wonderful speakers, and I'm in the business that I'm meant to be in. And I started off as a young person in a child in a wheelchair, but I also had my first sewing machine when I was 5 years old. So I've always been in design. I'm a designer. I opened my first shop when I was 27 years old. I was the youngest person in Burlington and opened up a boutique. And so I was modeling. I was doing fashion shows to promote my business. I was doing everything that I could to become what I was. However, my profession is nursing. So I come with a lot of psychology. So here I am, still in the nurturing business. I nurture my clients. I see their magnificence. They don't see it until someone else can say, you, how about this? How about that? Let's try this, let's try that. And I started out dressing people. And as my clients started asking me for presentation skills, what should my husband wear? What should I wear? We're going to the gala, we're going here, we're going there. I took more training. I went to California, I went to Europe, I took a lot of presentation skills training here in Toronto and New York. And I started doing, and never thought I would be here standing in front of you today. So all my training and everything that I've accomplished, I was on the right path. The universe was providing me with my purpose. And until I got here, I didn't know what it was. And now I've been in business now over 20 years, and I've worked with clients from all walks of life. I find people fascinating. Now I have a finishing school for adults. So it's an old Swiss-style finishing school with a new age twist. So I look at the person as a whole. And I'm doing a lot of training on how entrepreneurs can. I love working with entrepreneurs because I can really understand them. I'm here, I'm doing that. How many of you have you all go to the doctor? Correct? Hands up. Good. Go to the dentist? Yes? Good. All right. Have a fitness coach? Yes. Great. Oh, wonderful. Fitness coach are good. Now, have you ever considered having a personal brand coach? It's another professional to help you along the way to make your life, your social and business life, have more impact, more credibility, more authority. I'm doing a study on adults and children. I have interviewed and met 5,000 people, 5,000, and maybe 15% of those children say please and thank you. Adults, maybe 25. That's a real sad thing. They are going to not be influencing us. They're losing their power. Today there's no manners learned from parents. They're too busy. They're both working. They're not spending enough time. Their children are raised by nannies that don't really have all of those skills. So it's just communicating, and it shows people who you are and what you are immediately. And it only starts with a please and a thank you. So common courtesies haven't gone the way of the typewriter. They're here to stay, and they've got to come back.